crossed my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Gemini, and welcome to your March 2019 reading with me. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining and clicking on the video. And if you're coming back for a second, third, fourth time, welcome back, guys. So if you aren't new to my channel, then you know by now that at the beginning of my readings, I always talk a little bit about astrology first, because I believe tarot and astrology are equally as informative and go hand in hand sometimes. So go ahead and fast forward, guys, if you're not interested in the astrology. But I think this is very important to know what's going on in the universe and in the planets for Gemini this month as well. We do have some important things to mention, and then we'll get into the read, okay? So Gemini, March is a combination of Pisces and Aries energy, okay? We are going to have the cusp of rebirth. I think we already are in the cusp of rebirth. And if we're not, then we're going to head into that cusp of rebirth by the time of St. Patrick's Day. And speaking of St. Patrick's Day, I want to go ahead and mention the theme that I've used this month. I've obviously got some greens going on. I've got some shamrocks going on here. So I am starting to participate a little bit more than what I ever thought I would in the holidays. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Because I feel like holidays are extremely important times, all right? Aside from all the money and all the cliche-ness and stuff like that, I'm realizing that holidays are a time, like we have a holiday pretty much once every month, kind of. So last month we had Valentine's Day, right? And the best way I know how to explain this is that on that day, everyone is engaging in similar activities. The roses, the going out to eat, the chocolates, the teddy bears, that is all a metaphor for something much greater. I've never really been a fan of the holidays, especially, you know, ever since I've become more enlightened and stuff like that. But these are portals that we're dealing with, you guys. They are definitely portals. Last month we had a portal of love. We're going to exit the portal of love, and we're going to enter the portal of luck and fortune this month. This one's a little bit more, you know, a lot of people are so anti-Valentine's Day because of the hurt, because of the heartbreak, whatever it might be. But everyone can use luck. Everyone can use fortune. You know, especially shout out to the Irish people watching, or if you have Irish descent or whatever in your family. My last name is a bit Irish. So, you know, I felt like really, you know, embodying that energy. So happy St. Patrick's Day in a couple of days to those of you guys who are celebrating this month. And I wish all of you luck and fortune. So yeah, definitely that Jupiter energy coming up with luck and fortune as well, you guys. And for you, Gemini, back to the astrology now. Very important, because Jupiter is actually in your 7th house of relationships, and I'm not sure how long Jupiter is going to be there. It might even retrograde soon, maybe next month. But having Jupiter opposite of you in Sagittarius, this means luck and fortune is kind of opposing you, but you are in a relationship with luck and fortune. You could be attracting lucky people, your partner. You know, for Gemini, this might mean that people around you, relationships around you, not just romantic, but all relationships. The relationships you have with other people could bring luck and fortune. I don't know why this is coming up, but I'm just going to go ahead and channel Gemini. You guys could be making, especially this month. It might be starting this month, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the Pisces portal. We are going through Pisces season, which is squaring you in Sagittarius, which is squaring Jupiter. So this square that the Sun and Mercury and Neptune and all those energies, they're squaring Jupiter and Sagittarius, and it is pretty much poking the big giant. Okay, just imagine Neptune continuing to poke Jupiter. Now Jupiter's poking Neptune as well, but what I'm saying is this square has activated and awakened Jupiter even more, where maybe Jupiter was a little bit tired from partying so much. Pisces season really woke Jupiter up, like, oh, hold the fuck up, I gotta actually start exploring. I have to add, so you could be seeing Sagittarius's, I'll talk to them more about that in their video. But Gemini, yes, okay, luck and fortune is important because it's an energy that opposes you. It's the higher mind versus the lower mind that you represent, all right? So back to the Pisces and Aries. We've got Pisces and Aries. So let's talk a little bit about what Pisces energy represents for you guys. It is a mutable energy, okay? Gemini is a mutable sign. You're a mutable air sign. So as much as you change your mind, that's as much as Pisces changes their feelings, okay? As much as you are able to adapt mentally and intellectually to your surroundings, that's as much as Pisces energy is able to adapt emotionally to their spiritual surroundings, okay? So that mutable energy, it is a part of the same team that you play for, okay? Let's see here. It does square you, okay? Pisces is your 10th house, so we've got some career shit going on. I don't know if you guys are wanting to compromise certain careers, if there's certain conflicts coming up this month with anything related to your future, your legacy. Like, to have Pisces as a 10th house, you guys, I think that is just lit. Okay, Sagittarius is my 10th house, and Gemini is the 10th house of Virgo. So it's like all the mutable signs are the 10th houses of each other, okay? So that's really interesting. Very, very interesting that the mutable signs represent legacy. And that's because mutable signs are leaving behind magic, okay? Our legacies are meant to be magical. That's why we can't walk the same path for too long. Because a Gemini, a Virgo, a Sag, or a Pisces, our legacy is to change, okay? So having a Pisces house, Pisces 10th house, this is your legacy continuing to change spiritually all the time, Gemini, but especially around this time of year when the sun is in Pisces. You could be gaining awareness or clarity about certain careers, your social status, you know what I'm saying, the next 10 years, stuff like that, okay? Very futuristic energy, very serious energy. Geminis get extremely serious. I haven't really seen a Gemini goofing off in a long time, and it's starting to concern me. But I think maybe it's because shit is closing in. You know, not long from now, a couple months from now, we'll have Geminis as birthdays, okay? The main thing to consider here is that square, guys, okay? Pisces, it does square you. So, you know, I feel like that it can definitely affect you guys in different ways. Not all negative or not all positive, but trust me, squares wake a motherfucker up, all right? I wake up every time there's anything in Gemini or Sagittarius because it squares me. So enough about that. That's just Pisces season. There's a lot to talk about here, guys. Sorry for the long intro, but I do this when I talk to air signs. Air signs are the only ones that do this to me. Okay, so we got Aries coming in at the end of the month. Aries is if Pisces is your 10th house, that means Aries will be your 11th house. That means Taurus is your 12th house, okay? Because Gemini is absolutely your first house for those of you watching as Gemini suns and Gemini risings. So Aries season is going to bring that collectiveness. You guys might come out of your shell a little bit. This is going to be about your friends. So the end of the month is more of a collective energy. Please be prepared for everything you're going through to be times by 11, because collective energies are multiple energies. It's the house of Aquarius, but for Gemini, it's the house of Aries. Aries is 11 houses away from you. So your community that you live in, groups of people, friendships, all of that energy is going to become extremely apparent coming into the end of March, heading into April. Geminis are going to be very collectivified heading into April. Okay. I've talked a lot, guys. I didn't mean for this to be long, but the last thing I want to mention, even though there's so much more, well, Uranus is in your 12th house. I will hurry up and mention that. But Mars in Gemini is coming. And Venus is about to square you guys at the end of the month. So if you guys want to talk about any of these things, please email me. But mainly the Mars and Gemini thing, Mars is coming into your first house. So this could definitely give you energy. This could give you drive. This could also bring up certain aggression and war. Like, there is going to be a war that Gemini is. I don't think you're caught in the middle of it. I think that you're representing it. Okay, we'll talk about a little bit more of these energies in April, but for now, let's go ahead and jump into your reading, since I just spent 9 minutes talking to you guys, and it didn't even feel like that. Hopefully there was something I said that someone needed to hear, okay, guys? This is a lot of astrology going on. Lots of astrology going on right now, okay? March is completely filled. We didn't even talk about the new moon in Pisces or the full moon that's happening in Libra, but I have those videos available if you want to check those out. Okay, so thank you guys for listening, and let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I have the cards already set out, but I will be using regular tarot or the Rider deck to clarify. Okay. Okay, let's just start, guys. Let's just start with the reading and see what's going on. Gemini, the first card you have is Alchemy, Alchemy, Alchemy. The number 66 up there. So automatically I can tell that there's some kind of magic going on here. Okay, and this looks like I don't know if this is between two people or if this is two things. Like Gemini, I do feel your duality very strongly this month. I do feel your duality. I'm going to turn this light on, you guys. I do feel your duality a lot because Pisces and Libra are dual signs as well. So little do people know that new moon in Pisces headed it. So the time between March 6th and the end of March when we have a Libra full moon, there's a portal of duality opening, which basically means light and dark, masculine, feminine. It's duality is when two opposite things coexist with each other. You should understand that because you are the twins of astrology. Pisces are the two fish, and Libras are the two scales of justice, okay? So Libra, Gemini, and Pisces understand duality to a totally different degree than what others might. And that's why we've got this alchemy coming up here. Alchemy, to me, is a kind of a wizard's energy. It's kind of some kind of magic happening, okay? So this is that Pisces energy, really, really making Gemini some sort of alchemist, okay? It reminds me of the Temperance card a little bit, so we have some Sagittarius energy showing up indirectly. Not sure if I mentioned it, you guys, but I am going to be reading from the book. So Gemini, I am just going to let you know that I have this energy right now that I just feel like talking to you. Like, I'm not sure why your video is so much different than my first 4 videos that I've done, or 3 videos, but I just want to have a conversation with you. So I'm wondering if that's not symbolic. Like, there might be someone that wants to just talk to you. Might be because Mercury is retrograde or something like that. Your ruling planet is retrograde in Pisces, squaring you. So there's a lot of conversations that are absolutely going to happen, because I feel like squares are the least likely aspects in astrology to be able to be changed. Like, you have squares and you have oppositions, and squares to me are even worse than oppositions because it puts you in a really tight jam. Okay, so there's something here about a tight jam. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, I just feel like talking to you guys. There's so much to talk about, you know what I mean, and not enough time. But yeah, there's definitely something magical going on here. And the first card out you do have is 66. So if you're seeing any 66s, even if you're seeing 66, 666, now those of you who are freaking out about the 666, like, you guys want to really research what 666 means angelically, because, you know, a lot of people think it's about the devil and that's a bad number, I have bad luck. No, research 666, angel number, and you will never ever feel bad about seeing that number again. So the number 66 is linked to alchemy for you guys this month. Okay, let's read about the alchemy card and see what's really going on here. So it says, your hands have power to make gold, to create universal elixir. Have faith in your ability to perform transmutation. You can build the impossible. You can take anything and by your touch, by your work, eliminate the impurities and transform its appearance. You are magic. Gemini, you are magic. It talked about gold. I've got some gold here. You know what I'm saying? Dollar Tree gold, dollar store gold. But I am working with pyrite this month. So this is a bit different for your video, Gemini, but I am going to place this pyrite right here on this alchemy card, because you guys are magic this month. You are creating gold. You have the power to make this gold. You're creating some sort of a universal elixir. So have faith in your ability to perform transmutation. That word transmutation, that word is really sticking out to me. All right, so there's something there with that as well, Gemini. Lots of powerful messages in your reading. So I'm going to place that pyrite there just for a minute, and at the end of the reading I will place it on some sort of card. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify now with regular tarot, but before I do that, I want to show you the pre-shuffle. I shuffle the cards all the time. Every time before I record a video, I always shuffle the cards, and the pre-shuffle is the Lover's card. This shard, I kid you not, I picked up my cards after not even touching them for a day or so, because yesterday I was supposed to do your video, but I felt, you know, the moon just came out of Gemini. Maybe that's what I'm feeling, is this Cancer moon energy while the sun is in Pisces. But I did not want to, like, fuck your guys' video up yesterday, so I was like, you know what, I'll just record a lot tomorrow. Basically, I'm lazy, you know what I'm saying, and you guys probably understand that. Gemini and Pisces get a lot of bad rep for being lazy, even though we're not lazy. We just do things mentally and emotionally before physically. But I kid you not, I picked up my cards and I shuffled maybe twice, and then boom, the Gemini card showed up. So your energy was extremely ready for this reading, and the pre-shuffle underlying energy is yourself. It's yourself, Gemini. Like, there's an underlying energy here of you. But also, I don't want to forget to mention what your beautiful card represents. This is the card for Gemini, but it does represent some kind of lover. It represents some kind of decision. It represents communication. This is the Archangel of Air, Archangel Raphael, if I'm not mistaken. Could be some kind of distance between you and a person. Could be some kind of obstacle, physical obstacles, emotional obstacles. Something here that's creating a distance, whether it be physical, spiritual, whatever. There's some kind of decision in between you and a person. Maybe it's a decision between two people or a decision that will affect your relationship. But we have the Lovers. Let's see what's behind you guys. Ooh, we got the Six of Cups, huh? So we got somebody coming back from the past. Ooh. We have somebody coming back from the past for Gemini, okay? Maybe there's some children here related. This could be someone you have children with. There's someone who had children. Yeah, okay. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could just be some emotional nostalgia. This is Mercury retrograde if I've ever seen it. Mercury retrograde brings certain people, places, and things back from the past. Lots of emotion here. Some of you are definitely dealing with emotion or water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or maybe there's a King of Pentacles present here. It doesn't have to be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, but it could be a person, and it is a man for some of you. It doesn't have to be, but this is a man here showing up. Masculine energy, I should say. And this person definitely, they might not be too open emotionally. They might not be too, like, fiery or passionate, but they definitely work. They definitely have a career. They definitely bring home the coin. They're concerned with security and stability. And a lot of you women out there are probably really looking for that, okay? Ooh, it might be a Cancer. Maybe a Cancer with Earth energy. Maybe an Earth sign with Cancer energy. I'm seeing Capricorn and Cancer. So this is the North and the South node, okay? Those are also coming up here. But yeah, there's some kind of wish here. Some of you guys have some kind of wish to be emotionally fulfilled with someone who is also secure and stable. But this has something to do with love from the past. Automatically, this is your pre-shuffle energy, telling me that there's something about your reading that has something to do with Gemini's past, but also past lovers, past life lovers maybe. If this isn't somebody from your past, then it's a past life, okay? If you're meeting somebody in March and they have a nostalgicness to them, they feel very familiar to you, like you've known them before, you have, okay? You know, you're gonna feel very comfortable with this person. But let's go ahead and clarify alchemy now. Let's see why is Gemini so magical this month? Please clarify alchemy for Gemini. Why is alchemy here for Gemini? We have the Ten of Swords, which is a very interesting card to be coming up for alchemy. Alright, we have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck so far. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So this is telling me some of you guys are going through pain at work. I do feel that there's some kind of body going on. Something here. All of you guys are having issues in certain places in your body, because I did see some of the other cards while I was shuffling. Some of these cards I did not know alchemy was here. So me and you are both seeing this card for the first time. I only know a couple. I already done forgot anyways. So I'm just saying, like, there was a certain card that I'll show and mention to you when we get to it in the reading, and it did make me feel like Gemini might be going through some kind of pain in their body, especially because we have the Ten of Swords, and then we have, you know, someone who's hard at work here. Okay, this could be mental. You guys could just be going through this mental, especially because you're air signs. Which reminds me, you guys are the only ones that I used sage for this month. Everyone else, I've been using this Palo Santo up here, but before your reading, like, I was trying to light it, and it actually, like, kind of started to smell burnt, so I'm like, okay, this is a sign for me just to use sage for Gemini's reading. And I don't know if that's symbolic, if any of you work with sage or Palo Santo. I have not used sage in so long, and your guys' video, it kind of brought that back out. Okay, so I want you to know that your sage could very much be linked. If you guys are going through mental pain because of some kind of ending, if you're going through back pain, if there's any kind of pain, mental, physical, whatever, please know that sage, especially because you're an air sign, sage is an air quality. Candles is working with fire. So when you work with sage, your Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius can really benefit from sage. So if you want to clear your mind, clear your energy, especially because we have this alchemy, like, you don't want this pain to distract you from you being magical. You know what I'm saying? It said a lot about your hands here too, which I didn't even ever realize it, but this guy's hand is showing there. So I don't know if any of you guys even have, if you're experiencing certain pains in your hand or anything. I know I have lately. But this looks like this is definitely Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's the swords. It's something that it ended because, you know, maybe it wasn't true, or maybe the truth is what ended this. I've never read the Ten of Swords like that before, Gemini. And this is like starting off March. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago. Like, you could have started March just feeling absolutely exhausted, like, especially mentally. Like, you could have started it with some kind of... This is a magical ending, I will say that. Okay, because the Ten of Swords, the good thing about the Ten of Swords is that it's over. So, March represents some kind of ending for you guys, Gemini. Even though it's painful, it's also magical, okay? That's, like, seriously Pisces, right? The duality of healing and pain and... you know, magic and mystery, all that. So the light at the end of the tunnel, March is your light at the end of the tunnel. There's a very, very magical light that started to shine, okay? And it might have something to do with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe it has something to do with something that you put in a lot of work, but there was a decision, okay? There's definitely work, okay? There's definitely some kind of work situation from the past here, Gemini, because we have the Eight of Pentacles and a decision. Some of you guys are at a crossroad when it comes to money and stuff like that, because you guys are looking for balance. A situation where all of you guys are working together and nobody's giving more than the other person is receiving, right? We've got some charity here, right? Someone with their hand out at work, you know, someone isn't doing an equal share of their job, but, you know, with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, there's 3 Pentacles here. There's 3 Pentacles here. These are stacked, though. Someone here in the situation has their shit stacked, while someone else has it a little bit astray. Someone here is in a lower position than someone else that, like, probably shouldn't be there, okay? Might be dealing with a Libra, but we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth and air energy. So you guys, I know, are thinking a lot about your stability, and you know why? Because Pisces represents your 10th house, which is so weird to me, because Pisces is just not really... I mean, it can be. Everyone has the energy that they're supposed to have, but Pisces is not, like... a real grounded 10th house to have. It's more mystery, it's more emotion, it's more confusion and stuff. So it's interesting that your 10th house of career is coming up here. There's some kind of job here that someone's working at, balance, okay? But it has something to do with the past, happiness from the past. Maybe there was a boss here or something like that walked away, or you walked away from some kind of boss. But and there's Leo and Aries here in Judgment. So you guys might even receive a call or something this month that makes you have to decide something pinnacle-wise. Because we've got the Two of Swords and then all this money, all this pinnacle, all this reality, all this, you know, tangible stuff. So there's a tangible decision to make here. Even though it's inside your mind at first, it's absolutely something tangible. These are the things that you're... Oh, that wasn't right. These are the things that you're thinking about, okay? This work situation or whatever. But back to this Ten of Swords, like, there could have been a painful ending to a job, and now you guys are just extremely in your head about that, okay? So very weird, Gemini. Someone here, it's like your effort is linked to this, perfecting a skill. This could even be magical to a certain extent. Wow. Let's continue here. We have healing through rest. Healing through rest, Gemini. Now, Pisces, this reminds me of Pisces season 2 in March, because Pisces season is a subconscious energy. It's basically the time of year when the universe goes to sleep and puts everyone else to sleep. So I'm seeing that part. I don't know if all of you guys have watched Sleeping Beauty before, but there's a part towards the end of that movie where everyone just gets put to sleep by all these fairies because there was something horrible that happened. And the fairies are just like, you know, let's just put everybody to sleep until this horrible energy has passed. So that's kind of Pisces season. That sleepy, exhausted energy that some of you guys have felt earlier in March or maybe throughout March is because you guys need to heal through rest. There's something here about healing through rest, okay? And Gemini, I mean, you do have the Ten of Swords, so there's some kind of pain, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. This is a painful ending, okay? Linked to magic and healing through rest. So this is like the Four of Swords to me. Okay, so there's definitely something here about needing rest. I'm telling you guys. So let's go ahead and clarify healing through rest. And please excuse my little dog who is barking in the background. I'm recording a little bit earlier in the day than what I usually record, so there's a lot more interaction going on around me, which is fine. All beneficial interference is welcome, but I definitely want to cancel out any unneeded interference. So healing through rest. Why is healing through rest here for Gemini for March 2019? Healing through rest. Like, you guys need rest. Okay. Wow. This just came out, and I also see the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands. So, I don't know if you guys are dealing with fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or if this is just you guys feeling fired up in Aries season. So, what I'm feeling to tell you guys is that you guys really want to rest. This was like this. You guys really want to rest this first couple weeks of March. Now, I'm already recording towards the second half of March. So we're talking about the past here, okay? Like, in the past, you guys needed to heal and rest. I really hope you guys did. And if you didn't, use the rest of March to heal, because Aries season is going to be lit. I'm feeling all of a sudden, I'm feeling so much, like, this card is being clarified by passion, passion, passion. Look at the cards that came out to clarify it. The Lovers and the Ace of Wands. I don't know if I've even ever seen these cards together like this, but this is such a lit message for you. This is obviously your card coming out again, but it's with the Ace of Wands. So some of you guys are definitely not abstinent, okay? The Ace of Wands sometimes is passion in that way, like it's a rod, hello. So there's something here about sexual activity for you, Gemini. Very passionate, maybe even some lust, okay? But there's something that has sparked here for you guys. And like I said, the Lovers card, it is Gemini, but it's also a twin flame. It's a soulmate. It's some kind of connection. Maybe you're meeting up with someone in March that has been at a distance, and you guys kind of have that hookup. Maybe it's a one-night stand. Maybe some of you guys need to heal because there's too much passion going on here, whatever that means. Maybe you guys are just creating, you know, I don't know. But you want to heal through rest because, and I forgot to read about that card, geez. But maybe that happened for a reason. So let's talk about healing through rest. And then we'll clarify that. But that's a beautiful message to come out. So let's go. This is, your reading is just, it's probably because we square. I'm a Pisces and I'm talking to Gemini. And I'm trying to give you guys a message about this season. And it is crazy. I feel crazy energy. Like, some things aren't happening how they were supposed to. And I use sage. And like, your reading is significantly different than all my other readings so far. Granted, you're like the third or fourth reading that I've done, so I've got quite a more readings to do, so we'll see what happens in those energies. But so far, Gemini, as I record this, your reading has a longer intro. Your reading is just, it's, you know, so you might have to go against the grain a little bit. So healing through rest. It's time to recuperate. It's time to rest, rest, rest. If you are looking for the solution to feel better, at this point, it's simple. Put your head on a pillow, sweetheart. But see, putting your head on a pillow, you know, you also have to, that's also sexual, okay? I'm not even going to beat around the bush. Like, there's some kind of message that came out. I'm going to reshuffle because I did that all wrong. I'm sorry, guys. But with the Ace of Wands and the Lovers, there's some kind of spark with a twin. You could definitely be dealing with a Taurus. You guys have similar energies as Taurus had, especially down here, I remembered. Could be dealing with definitely fire signs. I'm feeling Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We even have the Empress. Okay, oh my God, with the Wheel of Fortune, like, love is changing. Venus entering Pisces is changing everything. I don't know if you guys are moving in or if you guys are wanting to connect with some kind of marriage or something, but we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius heavily, or just lots of passion, 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 passion. Passion. So I will say, Gemini, the reason why you need to rest and the reason why you need to heal right now is because there is some passion coming in here for you in March. There's definitely some heavy passion available here for you for March. I mean, what more do you need than the Ace of Wands for the Lovers card? Like, this is a spark for Gemini, but for some of you, it's a spark of love. You know what I mean? So why is healing through rest here? And I did clarify it, though. I just clarified it before reading. So I feel like that Ace of Wands and that Lover should have stayed down there. But it's okay, guys. Okay. God, it don't matter. Like, you're still getting these lit-ass messages. So you have the Hermit and the Magician. Okay, so, okay, Gemini. It's a little unorthodox, but just bear with me, okay? Look at this. Ace of Wands and the Lovers, and now you have the Magician and the Hermit. So I'm telling you now that this is about Mercury. You know, this is Mercury. This is the card for Gemini and Virgo, sometimes Aries, but it's the Mercury card. So Gemini, Virgo, and look who showed up. Virgo, your planetary co-partner. You and Virgo are both ruled by Mercury. So there could be a significant Virgo here that's linked to this, but I feel like you need to heal. You need to rest your mind because this is very much a Mercury energy. And this is also another reiteration of magic. Okay, so alchemy, magic, and healing your mind. Now, this is about going inward. Okay, Gemini, going in. Now, there is a Virgo here. Mercury is retrograde, so you're going to need to rest that mind even more because you're going to be overthinking. And for the first time in a long time, you're going to be overthinking and reflecting on the past. So this is that Mercury reflection going on here. Reflection, isolation, solitude, wisdom, Mercury, magic, knowing you have all the tools that you need necessary, you know, working with a little bit of each element, earth, water, air, fire, okay? So this is this is magical healing. Healing through rest, healing on your own, maybe spending some time in meditation, solitude, prayer. The Hermit is a very alone energy. So far in the reading, we have the Eight of Swords. So there's a lot here about you healing that mind of yours, healing that heart of yours. Some of you guys are feeling trapped in your mind, and you're also feeling trapped in your heart. Like, this is crazy, Gemini. Lots of air energy here, not knowing where to go with a broken heart. But there's also something here about speaking from the heart, okay? Because there's something you can't see right now in Pisces season. There's somewhere that you didn't think you could go. Lots of swords, swords, swords. So you could be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I'm going to tell you right now, this has something to do with not allowing yourself to feel this water. Some of you guys are dealing with fire energies for sure, that you're fighting with, standing up against. Then we got that Ace of Swords down there. So someone's standing up for victory here. And there is some kind of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman that is prevalent with this heartbreak. Y'all could have found out about a third-party woman. There could have been a fire sign woman. Some of you guys found out about a third-party. Others of you could just have fire energy in your chart. Strong Leo there, okay? But this is the underlying energy so far for your reading, which is why you need to heal through rest. Don't forget that Ace of Wands and that Lovers, okay? That came out for a reason. And then I don't know, I felt led to... My mind is just all over the place in this reading because I'm reading for a bunch of Geminis who literally feel the same way. So don't judge me too much for this reading, please, guys, because this is the energy that's available for this Gemini energy right now. I mean, what else do you expect with a Pisces 10th house squaring you? So you're definitely inside your mind, Gemini, and you're not allowing yourself to ground yourself in this water. Because what air sign would? Unless you have very heavy water placements like water Mercury, water Venus, water rising, water moon, you know, air signs are going to blind themselves to this Pisces energy. You're going to, even if that means staying stuck somewhere, this is a prison. This is a mental prison, okay? But allowing yourself to feel in Pisces season, maybe some of you did, but this woman or this person is not putting their feet in that water. And Pisces rule the feet. So this is Pisces season. And how most of you Geminis felt. You couldn't see your way through. You couldn't move. It felt like there was no way through. And there's also some kind of heartbreak at this point in this reading too. So this is all why you need to heal and rest. Mercury retrograde, heartbreak, being inside your mind too much. This is about healing and sleeping on your own because there's so much magic here, Gemini. There's so much magic here, okay? So healing through rest is literally just about, it's like that Four of Swords energy. Creating a foundation for your mind to be more healthy. And literally, like, I feel like you're, like, when a Gemini talks and doesn't stop talking, it's a sign that they have anxiety. It's a sign that they're overthinking. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that you guys, if you guys are talking a lot this month, but I will not, I'm like not stopping talking in your reading. Like, it makes me feel more comfortable to just have some kind of words coming out. So there could be something here about that too, Gemini. The next card we have is Body. See, this is the card that made me think that maybe some of you guys needed to heal because your guys' bodies are talking to you this month. So if you've got an elbow pain or if you get strep throat, you know, you want to relate it to the magic because there's a lot of magic here in healing so far in your reading. And I know it's a lot to do with your mind because of the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords and the Magician and there is a Virgo present. Yeah, you guys are feeling really stuck, okay? And maybe it has something to do with overthinking this painful ending that started in March. But to get the Body card, the 56, if there's anything going on with your bodies this month, know that it's absolutely linked to something spiritual, okay? So let's read about the Body card because reading really helps me know these cards a bit more, all right? 56. And it's a very long message, but it's probably something that you need to hear, okay? What is this thing, this vessel that we are in? Ugh, it brings a whole other complication. Through this deck, there are lots of cards to help us understand our esoteric connections, But whether we like it or not, gravity still keeps our feet on this earth in our fragile bodies. Injuries, sicknesses, our bodies are not as resilient as our spirits. We are born with instinctive fear to protect our bodies, to keep us alive, and the information we receive elevates that fear. Then, in addition to our fear, we are taught to hate our bodies and the bodies of other people. Created as a dichotomy in which we have ourselves, who we feel are our inner selves and our physical body, which we may disconnect from, or whether we are aware of it or not, do not believe it belongs to us. I wish that I could say I found a way to overcome this struggle myself, but I haven't. I am going to try though, and maybe you can too. This is my body. It is the house of my sacred spirit, my ultimate power, and this body is going to get me where I need to be, to shower the world with my vision and my abundance of love. So the body should be honored, even in the face of those who are trying to disrespect it and take ownership over it. This body is mine and only mine. This body is strong. This body is mine. So this is talking about your literal body, Gemini. Now, I do feel led to talk a little bit about pregnancy here because this reminds me of some kind of weird fetus, okay? But it is talking about your spiritual body. And just like I told Aries when they got this card this month, that the body of the zodiac is complete because we've went all the way around from Aries all the way to Pisces. Aries rules the head, Pisces rules the feet. In March, we're about to start back over to the head, okay? On the astrological new year, on March 20th, when the sun moves into Aries and we have the spring equinox, it's going to be lit, okay? We're going to start all the way over. It's going to be the real new year up in here. But there's something about your body, Gemini, all right? I don't know if there's any kind of pain. I'm feeling so much pain, pain in the heart, you know, something going on here. So let's clarify why body is here. It's about loving your body, especially because you're the Lover's card. And those naked people, you know, that came up in Aries reading. Loving yourself as being naked, okay? Why is body here for Gemini? We have the King of Swords. Okay, so this is about truth. All right, this is a Gemini man, a Libra man, a Aquarius man. There might be someone here who makes some of you guys feel a little bit ashamed or something like that. I'm not sure. The King of Swords, he is kind of confident mentally, though. So maybe it has something to do with juggling here, or the Four of Pentacles, because some of you guys are hanging on to an air sign too, okay? And that passion with that Lover's card has stuck here. It's still here, guys. Only now it's here with the Page of Wands and the fucking Two of Cups. So there's love here, no matter what you guys think, because some of you guys are absolutely juggling something that you're still hanging on to from the past. Some kind of marriage from the past, some kind of home situation from the past. This is juggling careers, two different people that you value, two different things, okay? And then this is two fours, the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So some of you guys are hanging on really tightly to a marriage or a home situation because of finances, but there's also a choice that you need to make here, whether to let go or to hang on tighter to this marriage, to this proposal, to this relationship, to this commitment, to this celebration. Okay, because we do have new passion here for you, Gemini, and a choice, no matter what way it comes, you guys have a choice to make about love this month and passion. There's a passionate message that's coming in to you, Gemini, that's going to spark something for you. It could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. I need to know more about this King of Swords, though, because I don't know enough about that. This is about your intellectual body, is what I just heard. The King of Swords and the body card, this is about your intellectual body and how maybe you're juggling too much. Some of you guys are working 2 jobs or something like that, and it's beating you down mentally. So you need to understand and see your body in a more truthful way this month, okay? Especially because there's such a huge emphasis. Like, you guys are going through 10th house and 11th house shit this month, all right? So what that's saying is that you're going through some of the last houses until you get to your solar return and start over at 1. So this is tough, Gemini. Career, friends, okay? The next 3 months, it's not going to stop. So, yeah, this has everything to do with clarity and truth, okay? Because we have the Sun card. So some of you guys are absolutely pregnant with a child, okay? The Sun card. Some of you guys, not all of you, obviously. So this message here, again, is talking about seeing yourself in a more truthful light, seeing your body. This is about your intellectual perception of your body. Okay? Something truthful, something clear here, and it's really bringing your, again, when you see the body here, and then you have the King of Swords, he represents the mind, the truth, the communication, the intellect, okay, a leader who speaks out. Maybe some of you guys are talking about your body this month, or, now if we're talking bodies, that just reminded me of that song. You got a perfect one, so put it on me. Some of you are dealing with Aries, okay? Because I sang that same song for Aries. Now, this is literally talking bodies. Some of you your bodies are communicating with you this month. If you have a headache, you know, it's a sign that your brain is in pain. You know what I'm saying? If your feet hurt, it means that you're walking too much. There's all kinds. Now, it's interesting because it's the King of Swords. So it's not necessarily spiritual, like connecting your pain to spirit. It's more about seeing the truth that your body's trying to communicate with you. You guys are definitely talking bodies. Now that song is definitely about, it says, our baby making bodies we just use for fun. Body. So yeah, some of you guys need to listen to that Talking Body song by Tove Lo, or whatever her name is. So we have the King of Swords. All of that shit is coming up with the King of Swords, okay? There's a body language here. Body language. And then the Sun. So this is linked to maybe a Leo. Maybe some of you have children. But it's clarity. The King of Swords with the Sun. This is clarity. Alright? It's truth. It's the King of Swords being able to see. Right? A huge light of intellect. Like, this is a huge light. Alright? The Sun, the King of Swords, could be a Leo with air energy, could be an air sign with Leo energy. Maybe it's just a King of Swords that makes you really happy. Okay, makes you feel confident. Look at this. This card is naked. This person is a baby. Okay, like this makes you feel like a child again, where you can just run around naked. Okay, so I'm not sure, Gemini. I'm not sure. Bottom of the deck so far is the Page of Swords, because there's some kind of truth that's creating conflict. It's from the past, and it's about love, okay? Because there is a fast-ass love. Oh my God, y'all dealing with a Leo, somebody's dealing with a Leo here, and it's conflicting things, because we have a Leo woman, and we have another Leo. It could just be strength. I'm telling you, some of you guys have been heartbroken from fire signs. There's an argument that breaks someone's heart. It leads to a separation. And then there's a Leo that messages somebody with new love from the past. Goodness, what the fuck? Love from the past coming up here because of Mercury retrograde. New feelings from the past. A message coming in over cross seas. Into maybe you have to travel. I don't know. But there's new love here from the past. And it's going to conflict things. It's going to make you second guess your truth. It's a very quick message of truth that has something to do with this point in the reading. Okay? The next card is my favorite card of this deck. The Lonely Journey of the Priestess. Card number 62. The Lonely Journey of the Priestess. I love this card. I love this card. You already have the Hermit, Gemini, so this is more the second half of March, which we're entering in right now. This is kind of like something you guys probably already felt. Okay, it's always good to look at things in retrospection, especially when there's a Mercury retrograde. Okay, some people wonder why I even do these readings so late, and I feel like because divine timing. Like, I don't like to do my readings until about the middle of the month. That way I have something to work with. I know that we're in the middle of the month, and this is the time that people need readings the most, you know what I mean? So, alright, let's read 62, The Lonely Journey of the Priestess. I already know what this card is about. It's about walking alone sometimes. And now I'm hearing that song, I think it's by Green Day. I walk a lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. Till then Okay. The Lonely Journey of the Priestess. To commit to yourself, to commit to further unfurling mysteries, to search for the strongest self that you have, can be a lonely journey. A strong, independent, and knowledgeable person can intimidate others who are not ready to be there yet. Your road to truth is what will make you successful and happy, and the people who can't travel besides you should probably go their own way. Your success will serve you in a way that feels very different than the feelings of partnerships, but it is equally, if not more, rewarding. And along your very long, potentially lonely path, if you meet someone at the top, that's great. But for now, keep your focus on getting to that mountain peak. The valleys below will thank you. So this said that your road to truth will make you successful and happy. Your road to truth will make you successful and happy. Okay, your reading is starting to make a little bit more sense. A strong, independent, and knowledgeable person, Gemini, can intimidate others. Does that not sound like you? You are very knowledgeable. Okay, some of you guys could be intimidated by a person like this, or I feel like this is more you, but there's definitely some truth at this point in your reading that is conflicted. I feel like the truth has come up a lot for you guys with the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords. There's some kind of truth. All of us are realizing the truth in Pisces season. You ever have a dream when you're asleep? You wake up from a dream and that dream told you, like, I'm a Pisces, so my dreams tell me the truth all the time. So Pisces season is one huge dream. It's a month long. It's sleeping for a month. It's dreaming for a month. And then when we wake up in Aries season, we're going to know more than we ever known about ourselves. We're going to see, like, that's why the universe puts us in the dark. It puts us in this very dark place in Pisces season, the 12th house, because the lights are all going to come on. Now, this is what it's showing me now. You know, you guys know when you're in a dark room, like you're in a movie theater, and then I don't ever go to the movie theaters in daytime. I like going to scary movies and coming out when it's dark. That's the only time I go to the movies. But imagine being in a dark room and then being in a bright room all of a sudden. You know how your eyes hurt and it takes a little bit for your eyes to adjust? But it makes that light a lot more intense. The darkness that we've all experienced, Gemini, especially you, it's going to make the light even more intense. You know, that's just how it works. Even if you're in cold water, like if you're in a pool and then you go get in a hot tub, or vice versa, you get in a hot tub and then you go jump. I used to do that as a kid when I went to this, I'll go to this place. So what I'm saying is so much of one thing makes the opposite of that thing seem even more intense. So much cold makes the warmth warmer. So much dark makes the light lighter. So that's what is going on here. Okay? That's what's going on here. There's this light, okay? There's darkness. I see a lot of darkness here, but I see a lot of magic and I see a lot of lights. So at the end of Pisces season, which is what we're headed towards right now in your reading, you're going to know the truth more. You're going to know the light. You're going to know a lot more, okay? You're going to know a lot more. So let's clarify the lonely journey of the priestess. Okay, this is walking a little bit alone at the end of March, okay? Yeah, that Pisces energy, that Pisces season. We have an Aries showing up now. The Emperor. And it doesn't have to be an Aries. It could be a father figure. It could be the father of your children. It could be your father, your grandfather, your boss, somebody who wears a uniform. But we have the fucking Hanged Man. This is Pisces, Neptune retrograde. This is Pisces energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Okay, but yeah, this is definitely someone who's seeing something differently. Some of you guys are going to start seeing being alone differently. You guys might realize that, you know, I'm magical enough on my own. I have enough alchemy. You know, you guys will have alchemy and the magician. Alchemy and the magician over here. So there's something here about your magic being more potent when you're on your own. Okay, seeing this differently, being enlightened to this lonely path that you may be walking. Definitely seeing it differently though, Gemini. You might feel stuck. The Hanged Man is stagnant. He's stuck. Okay, but he's seeing something from a completely different point of view because he's hanging upside down. Okay, this is like Jesus energy, the sacrifice of Jesus. You know, you think Jesus didn't feel alone, but he just knew that, you know, it would all pay off. I'm not a biblical person by any means, but this does remind me of the card of Jesus, and then it's the lonely journey of the priestess. So very spiritual. It's very enlightening, this journey that in the priestess here, a priestess is someone who is non-religious. So it's really interesting that I just said that I'm not biblical. If you research what a priestess is, it says it's someone who is it's a non-Christian, a non-religious person. That's why my name is Pisces Priestess on here, because I'm more spiritual. But whatever, you guys could even be, oh, okay. Some of you guys could be speaking out or seeing religion differently by the end of March. Maybe this is talking about something in general for you, Gemini. For those of you who are spiritual and religious, like you could definitely be, you know, becoming even more enlightened about stuff that's more in the spiritual realm, even though you have, you know, godlike roots. And I'm talking biblical. Some of you guys there's biblical stuff, but you're starting to see this journey in a different way. It might be a journey that involves a father figure. You might be a father. Yeah, we have definitely someone here who's juggling. Some of you guys are the boss. You guys are your own bosses, okay? This is about control, but there's something here about juggling two different things. That Lovers card is always here. The Lovers is right here with the Four of Wands. So some of you are married. Some of you guys have a financial foundation somewhere. Okay, but yeah, the Emperor, okay? It's that Aries season coming in. At this point in the reading, we have Aries energy here. Whether it's a person or if it's just Aries in your chart. But we've got Aries here. And that's because this is Pisces and Aries. This has something to do with something that's going to change. This is literally Pisces and Aries energy. Or it's taking control of what you're seeing differently. Maybe there's something here about a father figure, or there's something about authority that you need to see differently. Because some of you guys are your own bosses. You're independent. You're entrepreneurs, okay? But yeah, this is the cusp of Pisces and Aries, starting on the 17th to the 25th. There's going to be something that happens through the 17th and the 25th. Some of you guys are born on June 2nd, because I have the 6 and I have the 2. Maybe there's someone here that's born on February 6th, but I see June 2nd. There's a lot of 6s here, so June 6th might be important, June 4th, June 5th. So we got 56, 64, 66, and then 62. So that's June energy. So there might be a path that you start walking on the 17th until Gemini season, but this is definitely about, you know, seeing the lonely journey of the priestess in a different way, and it involves taking authority. Okay, Aries, control, authority, passion, rulership coming up here at this point. So Aries season is definitely the second half of this reading. Okay, let's move on here. Calm within the transformation. You're getting the same card as Taurus got. I kid you not. Taurus got this card right here in this same position. So there's some Taurus stuff going on. Gemini, Taurus. Calm within the transformation. And this is the number 12. Okay, so this is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 is you, Gemini. 3 is communication. But also that 12 up there is Pisces. We have a number 12. The Hanged Man, I believe, is the number 12 up there too. This is 12, 10, 11, 12. 2 12s. So the 12th house is coming up here. Your 12th house, which is Taurus. Taurus is your 12th house. Uranus is there. Boys and girls, I don't even have enough time to talk to you about everything I need to say, Gemini. This is crazy. There's too much synchronicity, but I just have to leave it to spirit and hope that you guys are picking up what I'm laying down. Okay, calm within the transformation. Slithery snakes curl up in the warmth of burning candles. Each candle is a wish made for the future path. The future path, the lonely path of the lonely journey of the priestess. You guys might have a path coming up here in March that you have to walk alone. Each candle a wish that makes for a future of the path. Each second of their fire spreads their intentions out into the universe. Spreading your intentions out into the universe, Gemini. The snakes are getting ready to shed their skin, to completely transform themselves. Now is the time for you as well to move forward with shining intentions. Change can be frightening. This we all know. But for you now, you can change and be peaceful and calm. You are embraced by change. Write down your intentions of what you want for your new skin to be. Gaze into the light and see it appear before your eyes. Gaze into the light. You know, we have the Hanged Man here and we have the Sun. Gaze into the light. Alright, and this is about setting intentions. So some of you guys have been setting intentions. This is going to be around the time of that Libra full moon. As soon as the Sun enters Aries, boom, we're going to have the spring equinox. We're going to have the astrological new year, and we're going to have a full moon in Libra opposite of Chiron in Aries. So this is going to be lit, you guys. The end of March is going to be, okay, it's going to be something. And this is about intentions. So for those of you who set intentions on the Pisces new moon, those intentions are coming to fruition in Libra energy. Calm within the transformation. There's a skin that you're shedding, Gemini, because you're starting to see everything in a different way. Pisces energy. This Hanged Man, Pisces season, this has made you see your pain in a different way. This has made you see magic in a different way. We have the Ten of Cups, and I did pick it up in reverse. So for some of you guys, you're even resonating with the Ten of Cups in reverse, you know, like not ending an emotional cycle. But this is the ending to something emotional. You're getting very close to something new. When you see the 10 of Cups, you're getting very close to new emotion. Okay, there is no 11 of Cups. There is no 12 of Cups. So there's something here about a transformation. Some of you guys are moving homes. Okay, you guys need to stay calm about that. Alright, because Pisces season showed you emotion. This is Pisces energy. Lots of water. You guys could be moving in with a Pisces or something like that. Some of you, or Pisces sun, moon, or rising. At this point in the reading, I do see someone here who's traveling. This is a transformation. And this is someone who's calm during a transformation. And this is when you're mentally calm. Towards the end of March, Gemini, there's going to be something or somewhere you need to go. It is sad. You know, it is something, it has something to do with leaving a person, a place, or thing behind. That, you know, it was very emotionally up and down. Look at the water there. It was very chaotic. Maybe this is just leaving Pisces season behind. But there's some kind of travel going on here. This is another sword card. So you're leaving emotionally, physically, and mentally. And these people are usually crying. It might involve some tears as I sniff up because my nose is running. So it really might involve some tears, okay? But you're making the choice to mentally move to something that's more stable emotionally, all right? You might have a child, especially because in this boat, we have a little kid, and then there was a house or something that you raise your children at that you're leaving behind or something. Where your family is or where your emotional happiness is transforming. Someone has kids here. Someone is pregnant here. Somebody is pregnant, and that is going to change the direction of everything. You guys are going to celebrate this change. Maybe it's something to do with your mom. Maybe it has something to do with a Libra or a Taurus. Maybe it has something to do with Venus moving into Pisces and changing everything. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, or an Aquarius. But this looks like some kind of rebirth that's changing everything. For some of you, it is absolutely, you know, a child, a birth, trying to get pregnant. Maybe pregnant, learning that you're pregnant. You know, it's like, oh goodness. I definitely see that. I see Taurus too. Some kind of commitment, okay? But there's going to be a change that is celebrated at the end of March. And if this is not pregnancy or a mother, then this is about being beautiful. This is about attraction. This is about creating and giving birth to something, not just babies. You know, you can give birth to an idea, a project, a relationship. But before that happens, there's going to need to be some travel. There's going to need to be some leaving behind something old to get to something new. Oh yeah, there's two cards here, Gemini. And I did see these flip over. So the first card you have is Stay Back. And then the second card you have is Someone New. So this is interesting. Stay back from someone new, Gemini. Now, this could also be you guys resisting someone new coming into your life. I love the Someone New card. But stay back is talking about protecting yourself. I literally see this as stay back from someone new. But maybe for some of you, you're going to have to take this how it resonates. Some of you guys need to stay back from something old because there's something you need to stay back from that's linked to someone new. All right, let's try to read this because this is the most confusing message out of your whole reading. So let's read Stay Back first. All right, it's the page number 29. So March 29th coming up here. So stay back. It seems that we have taught to openly let others enter and leave our space as they feel. So this is about someone coming and coming out and coming in and coming out. Knight of Wands energy, Sagittarius, maybe Aries or Leo. It is not your obligation to give others what they want from you just because they want it. We need boundaries. So this is about boundaries. And now we've got some snake energy coming up here. At any time, we are each doing the deep and transformative work that we cross on our paths. The desire to love and give our gifts and to have those gifts can honor so many who are a part of our life. However, let us not be taken just for our tenderness. We all have venom. It helps protect us, especially during deep times of transition. Don't be afraid to use your venom to keep others at an arm's length. The perception that your presence is for people to experience as they please is not right, and you have the ability to bite. Okay, so I see what's going on here. We've got some snakes here, and this also talked about a transition. Okay, there's another card that talked about transition, so that word is coming up here. These cards here, Gemini, this is crazy. So we've got Stay Back, calm within the transformation in the lonely journey of the priestess. So some of you guys are just realizing, or maybe you're used to being alone and there's something you need to see different about that. But I definitely see that you're transforming. Like, there's so much that has changed for you because mutable energy has opened up in the universe. Gemini, you are going to be the next mutable sign to come into the universe. First, it was Sagittarius, then it's Pisces, then it's Gemini, then it's Virgo. Alright, so there is some mutable stuff that has opened up different parts of you. Alright, so you're going to want to protect yourself. Now, there is someone new here, and we knew that because there was so much coming out in the cards about love and passion. So let's read about this someone new, and then we'll clarify. Even the most badass, independent, self-sufficient people get lonely. Being alone is good for recentering. If your heart is full and your desire is to share your life with someone, then you deserve that. You deserve love. Put your order in for the love of your life, or the love for now, and then keep focusing on your goals. Send out this little wish today and watch someone new float into your life gently like a feather coming from the sky. Some of you guys are feeling, you know, look at this. You know, you guys tell me with this stay back from someone soon. Like, I don't know if this is just telling you to stay back until the end of March, until Mercury retrograde is over with, because someone soon is coming in, Gemini. You know, and stay back was just telling you to stay back from people that come in and out and just use your gifts and only think of you as this tender person without venom. Like, hold up, I'm a Gemini. I have a light and dark. Like, I can be one way one minute and I will be the next minute. So, you know, don't just mistake me for my tenderness type of thing. But there was something you guys had to leave behind, and it had maybe some of you guys are getting out of relationships or still thinking about times when you had to leave a relationship. You guys are so alone here with the Hermit and the Hanged Man and the lonely journey of the Priestess. Like, you guys are focusing on staying calm within all the things that are changing. You know, if I was a snake that was shedding my skin, I would not want to go out on a hot date, you know, while I'm doing that, because it's like, I'm not yet who I am, and I'm not who I was. So if I go out with you, if I date you, like, you're going to be dating this weird in between. Like, you're not even going to be seeing me for who I'm going to be. So there is that. You know what I mean? Especially those of you who just left a certain, it doesn't matter if you're leaving a person. You guys could have left a job. Like, if there's any leaving going on this month, you guys might want to give yourself a chance to kind of like reflect. That's Mercury retrograde, reflecting on all that has fucking happened over the last month. But trust me, it's going to be on and popping in April. We're feeling some of that passion in March. And I feel like some of that same March passion is going to be in April, you know? So let's clarify this stay back someone soon. Why is stay back someone soon here for Gemini? Please clarify stay back someone soon. I feel like there's so many different ways to interpret that. Stay back someone soon. Ten of Wands. And the bottom of your deck for the whole entire reading is the Three of Swords, because Pisces season breaks everybody's hearts. We break our own heart. Pisces season is the heart. Pisces are the heartbroken of the zodiac. So this season shows us all how our hearts are breaking, whether we're breaking our own heart or, you know, whatever it might be. Gemini, you're carrying a lot by the end of March. Maybe you're carrying all your passion elsewhere, but there is a heavy burden that you're about to drop. Remember, you had that Ace of Wands, that Ace of Wands, that Ace of Wands. There's a new magical wand that wants to be given to Gemini. It's coming from the gods, it's coming from the stars, it's coming from the universe, it's coming from the creator, it's coming from your higher self. It's a new wand that you're going to be able to manifest more with. You know, it's like kind of in Harry Potter where you have to find the right wand for yourself. This is like finding the right passion, the right creativity, the right spirit. Like, the Ace of Wands is a new beginning of passion. But you've got to drop the Ten of Wands. This is the Ace of Wands cut up into 10 little bitty bitch ass wands. But why carry around 10 heavier wands when you can just carry around one big wand? Okay? Like, this is the ending to something heavy. That's why you need to stay back someone new. Especially those of you who are just getting out of third parties or, you know, I don't know, guys. Like I said, I feel like this is like, for some of you, there is someone coming in. This is like, it's like cut in half. for one of the twins and then the other twin. Maybe some of you guys are feeling like both of these messages applies, because I am feeling A and B. So A with this message is to stay back from someone new coming in your life. Protect yourself. Make sure you know who they are, because it's Mercury retrograde. Niggas be lying. All right. But maybe you're trying to protect yourself. You need boundaries, okay, because you guys have been carrying a lot. We already know that you need to rest and heal. You know what I'm saying? We already know that. We already know there's a lot of magic. What I'm picking up on most here for this reading, Gemini, is magic, okay? But there is endings. You start with the Ten of Swords. March started with the Ten of Swords. March is ending with the Ten of Wands. So this month, March is all about completions for you, Gemini. Something very heavy and painful that March is ending. And you'll know that because April, it just won't feel the same. It's going to hit different in April, okay? You don't have to carry around the pain that you felt. Oh, goodness, you have 3 tens. You've got the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands. The only thing you're missing is the Ten of Pentacles, because Pisces is the Ten of Pentacles for you. You're already going through the Ten of Pentacles because Pisces is your 10th house of future finances, longevity, future success, financial success. Like there's only one 10 missing here, because there was a new moon in your 10th house, not a full moon. So you're not completing, that makes sense. You're not completing the 10 of Pentacles yet. You're still working towards, financial success is never done. But you are done with something mentally, something painful. You are done with something emotional. You're ready for the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. But you're not quite ready for the Ace of Pentacles yet, because there's still something that you're working towards, okay? There's a lot of other aces coming up for you, though. Okay, so the other explanation for this stay back someone soon is like, stay back, watch your boundaries with people. Stay back from, potentially someone old that you're getting out of, because I feel like some of you are getting out of relationships and getting and finding these new people. Some of you have been single for a while, lonely for a while, isolated for a while. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to let me know what this stay back someone soon is. Follow your own intuition. Use discernment, Gemini, because it is linked to some kind of 10 of Wands. So make sure you're careful of your boundaries and you're not carrying the burden of past people. So let's talk about your underlying energy. We have the 3 of Swords with the Queen of Wands, because there's absolutely some kind of Leo heartbreak going on here. Some of you are desperately with Leo. I see Leo women. I see Leo men. I see water signs with Leo energy. I see Leo with water energy. There's a decision to make here about a relationship in March. That's what this whole reading is about. 2 of Cups. Maybe it's a reconciliation. Some of you want to get back with fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Maybe there's a third party. Like some of you guys are going through third parties. And because of that third party, there's a decision to make here between 2 people. And I don't know, one of these people are really attractive. If it's not a fire sign, this is someone who's really attractive, really creative. You guys have a very strong, passionate connection. You guys have had sex. There's intimacy there. There's a physical attraction there. But there's also, maybe you're choosing between someone you're attracted to and someone who, you have a heart connection with. Maybe it's the same person. Maybe there's an Aquarius present here. Maybe there's some kind of wish or hope. Maybe there's inspiration here, because some of you guys are wishing for this message of love. There's a wish here for love that's coming in. The Knight of Cups is romantic. It's a Pisces Aquarius cusp here. But we also have a Scorpio. So either you're dealing with a Scorpio or this is going to transform everything. There's some kind of rebirth. Alright, and then we have the Queen of Swords. So some of you guys, there is an air sign woman, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who feels left out in the cold. Okay, Aries, definitely in Aries. There's going to be a new beginning for you in Aries season. Maybe there's some kind of risk. Okay, but there's definitely something from Aries season. And it may be a second chance with an Aries for some of you guys. There's definitely a third party. Maybe it involves an Aries for some of you. But there's a new beginning, a leap of faith in Aries season coming up. Alright, you might have to leave something out in the cold mentally. But what I'm seeing here is a Scorpio for some of you. Transformation. I'm seeing a love offer that is going to transform everything. Whether you're expressing these emotions or someone else is, Gemini. It could be an Aquarius energy or just hope. for love, inspiration. Some people don't know it, but Gemini is still hopeful when it comes to love. This is that 11th house collective energy of Aries. Now we have the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Very fiery woman here that you guys could be wanting to reconcile with, or that you have a very strong emotional bond with, and you guys may have a decision to make, okay? Because there's some kind of heartbreak, separation, betrayal here. And you know, this is your bottom energy, Gemini. You literally have protect your heart in the Three of Swords. These are your two bottom energies, all right? So the reason why you're needing to protect your heart is because look at the condition of it. There's 3 swords been stabbed into it. There's something here that you need to say from your heart. And there is this weight of truth here as well. So I love this for you, protecting your heart in the 3 of Swords, okay? This is about protecting your heart a bit more before you get into this relationship, whether it's getting back with an ex or not. No wonder it's stay back from someone soon, because you're being told to protect this heart. Protect your heart chakra, your heart space. All right, now lots of stuff, Gemini, but let's put this pyrite somewhere. Where should this pyrite go for Gemini? Draw me to the card that this magical fool's gold should go. I did put it on alchemy for a minute up there because I talked about gold. I'm being drawn to put it on the sun. But, you know, I'm going to put it on the Hanged Man in the lonely journey of the priestess, because I feel like that's the energy that you guys are needing the most, manifestation, right? But I'm also feeling like putting it on the sun. You know, I'm going to put it here, Gemini, just like I did for Pisces, because you have a heart of gold, okay? And I feel like this is the underlying energy. So actually this is kind of a cheat. I'm going to put it on the underlying energy, that way that there is an underlying energy of pyrite heart all over your reading, because I got pulled here and here, and I didn't know if I should put it here. So all these cards need a bit of pyrite this month. And I'm doing this because of the whole St. Patrick's Day thing, you know, the gold and the leprechaun. Guys, there might be a Pisces here. You guys might want to watch the Pisces reading, because I did put pyrite on the 3 of Swords for Pisces as well. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Sorry about the long video. Sorry about talking a lot to you guys, but I feel like everything is a sign. There's a lot to say this month, especially from a heart space. If you guys resonated with this and you would like me to give you a personal reading, I do offer those. Please look in the description box to get my email, and we can talk a little bit about what kind of reading you would like. We can talk about prices. Other than that, you guys, I hope you had a great Pisces season. I hope your astrological new year is lit and all those things. And I will be the next time I come on here, I feel will be the Libra full moon. Also, I'm going to try to do a video for the astrological new year. So just keep an eye out for my videos. I always have these tarot messages coming out. So just keep an eye on my channel. You can even hit the notification bell if you want to be really technical. But thanks, guys, and hope to see you at the end of the month for the Libra full moon. Bye!